How's it going, everyone? Want to cover a bunch of PlayStation game news and updates in this video. Have a bit of an update on the PlayStation Stars program. We haven't talked about this in a little while. Gotta get back on that, and a nice reward has been added as a part of the Star Wars celebration, so we'll talk all about that. Big update on Hogwarts Legacy. Surprise, surprise! The game absolutely crushed it commercially, and the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One version just released. It's gonna continue crushing it. I'm pretty sure it's gonna get a sequel at some point, so we'll talk all about that. And a brand new SHADOWMAN title has just been announced, and we'll talk that at the end of this video. But first of all, PlayStation Stars campaigns and digital collectibles for May 2023. We'll get to those in a second, but just recently, PlayStation Stars members can celebrate May the 4th by playing Star Wars Jedi Survivor and earning a limited-time BD1 digital collectible now through July 1st. Who doesn't love BD1? I feel like BD1 is one of the most beloved characters in all of Star Wars Jedi. Given that, I feel like in the first game, like, Cal and BD1 were the characters that people, everybody loved Cal and BD1. The rest of the cast is good, but Cal and BD1 are really the stars of the show, and BD1 is just a likable character. I had a friend watch me play Jedi Survivor, wasn't even a fan of Star Wars, wasn't really a fan of video games in general, and all they were like was, oh, BD1's so cute. Nonetheless, yeah, you can get a BD1 collectible right now and through July 1st, 2023, so go check that out. As far as all of the other campaigns and digital collectibles, there is a PlayStation Plus game catalog must-play this month, calling all Plus Extra and Plus Premium Deluxe members in the must-play this month campaign. There will be cryptic references to 5 games in the Plus game catalog. Once you guess the title, play any one of them to earn some points. Be sure to check the details within the PS Stars app when the campaign begins. Your Plus monthly games await. New month, new Plus monthly games for the PS Stars campaign. Plus members can play one of the monthly games for May to earn points, and then digital collectible earning campaigns Hard Game Club. The collectible is Dead Cells Balloon. Get ready to test your skills with the Hard Game Club campaign. Each month we feature the toughest games on PS4 and PS5. This month, starting on May 18th, a featured game is Dead Cells, where you can earn the Hard Game Club May 2023 balloon if you achieve the Blade Master trophy. Then there's Hit Play 1997 collectible is the Sony AM radio. Before the flip phone, there was the flip radio. Yup, this cute little radio clamshell design meant that you could fold it up and carry it anywhere with the attached strap. To earn this digital collectible, launch the 6 games matching songs from 1997 as part of this Hit Play 1997 campaign. And then there is the limited release collectibles PlayStation and You PS3 for PlayStation Stars members who own the Splash Blue PS3. Play any PS4 or PS5 game to unlock this digital collectible. I don't even remember a Splash Blue PS3. I believe I had gotten 2 PS3s or maybe even 3 PS3s in my time with having a PS3. I had the PS3 Grill console, and then I had the Slim console. I actually may have never gotten the Super Slim. I can't recall. The Super Slim was kind of an ugly console, but nevertheless, yeah, I'm pretty sure I just had the PS3 and the PS3 Slim, but I never recall a Splash Blue console. Nevertheless, if you were one that had it, there you go. PlayStation and You PSVR aim controller for PSVR aim owners only. Don't let this simple and elegant design fool you. When used with PSVR, the PSVR aim controller provides an immersive experience, adding a physical connection to the VR world. PSVR aim owners can play any game on PS4 or PS5 to earn this collectible. So all of those collectibles are rolling out. If you have Jedi Survivor, you can get the BD1 digital collectible right now until July the 1st. Obviously, once you have the collectible, it'll be in your collection. Moving on from that, to the surprise of no one, Hogwarts Legacy has crushed it from a commercial standpoint. Warner Brothers has announced that Hogwarts Legacy has generated $1 billion in retail sales, and on top of that, within 2 weeks after its February 10th launch, the game had sold over 12 million copies and generated $850 million in global revenue. This is just an absolutely staggering number, and, you know, I don't know what they could do in terms of a sequel to the game. I'm not like a Harry Potter fan like that, so I don't know what they can expand on, but I was talking to a few of my friends that are big Harry Potter fans, and they were like, yeah, they could definitely do a sequel to the game. So, yeah, I don't know much about Harry Potter. I loved Hogwarts Legacy, though, and that's coming from a non-fan. They also did note that the game, at this point, again, 2 weeks after release, it was at 12 million. Now it's at a total of over 15 million units, $1 billion in sales globally. It was available on PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. Now it launches on PS4 and Xbox One, so that number is just gonna go up and up. On top of that, as we get deeper into 2023, you're talking about more people getting a PS5 and Xbox Series. I imagine that the sales for this game are only going to increase. And by the way, the voodoo magic, I don't know how that's going to work, but they're going to get Hogwarts Legacy onto the Nintendo Switch on July 25th. Look, I have a Steam Deck and I played Hogwarts Legacy on there, and it was set to all low settings, and it could maintain 30 FPS with some dips, but the deck is a much more powerful platform than the Nintendo Switch, and I'm really curious to see how they're gonna get Hogwarts running on the Switch. They got Witcher 3 running on the Switch, but, you know, Witcher 3 and Hogwarts are somewhat different, but from what I'm hearing, the PS4 and Xbox One versions of Hogwarts, like, run relatively well, so we'll see how they can condense it to the Nintendo Switch release. But I had been saying leading up to the release of this game that I think this is going to be either the best-selling game of the year or maybe number 2 for a variety of different reasons. First of all, people can talk about things like Spider-Man 2, Starfield, Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, but what do all those games have in common? They're exclusive to one platform outside of Starfield, which is still exclusive to Xbox and PC. You're talking about a limited user base that the game can appeal to. Hogwarts Legacy, on the other hand, PS4, Xbox One, PS5, Xbox Series, PC, Nintendo Switch, 6 platforms versus 1 or 2 on all of those other games, and I think those are the 3 games that people are gravitating towards as going to be the best-selling games of the year. Some people probably will say, like, Final Fantasy 16, but, you know, Spider-Man 2, I feel like, is going to outsell Final Fantasy 16. Nevertheless, I had underestimated just how big Harry Potter was, and the fervor and the demand for an open-world RPG like this, but obviously, once I started seeing social media interest in Hogwarts Legacy, I was like, oh my goodness, this game is gonna crush it from a commercial standpoint, and in fact it has. You know, WB, Discovery, Warner Brothers just had that merger, I believe, with Discovery. It's gonna be interesting to see how they tackle everything going forward, but Harry Potter is gonna be a central element of their business, given that it's getting a brand new show on HBO, or rather, it's called Max now, which I think is a horrible idea, but nevertheless, I don't know why they're dropping the HBO nomenclature. I just feel like it's very strong, but, you know, I know some people are gonna be like, oh, why are they doing the TV show? Look, they probably see Harry Potter as an IP that can generate them a lot of interest. Obviously, with this game, it has done that. They're doing the game that's gonna be just centered around Quidditch. I don't know how much that's gonna resonate, but if they do a Hogwarts Legacy 2, which, by the way, it was noted that the developers are already working on an unannounced AAA console title. What that could be, I don't know. Could be a Hogwarts Legacy 2. Like, I just feel like not doing a Hogwarts Legacy 2 would just be, you know, like, business malpractice given how well this game did. There's just a ton of revenue to be made off of Legacy 2, and not only that, Legacy 1 was really well received, so it's not like this is a case of you've done damage to consumers' goodwill. No, you've developed a lot of strong goodwill for this Hogwarts line of games, so why not continue to build upon it, especially if it's going to be received this well. I don't know how long it would take for them to get this game out the door, but given they have, like, the infrastructure in place right now, or the fundamentals in place, I would imagine, you know, 3 to 4 years, and you could see a Hogwarts Legacy 2. I know that sounds like a long time, but, you know, we're saying 6-year development windows these days, so 3 to 4 ain't that crazy. Oh, and by the way, Hogwarts Legacy did get a brand new patch on all platforms. They added Arachnophobia mode, much like Jedi Survivor has that. That adds, that's a nice accessibility option. Changes all enemy spider appearances, reduces and removes spider skitters and screeches, removes small spider ground effect spawners, and makes static spider corpses in the world invisible, and collision is still active to prevent players from getting stuck when toggling this setting. Note that spider images in the field guide remain unchanged. Some other fixes and performance fixes, they do note 500 additional fixes, and they have the full notes in the patch notes. I won't go through everything like that, but that game continues to get updated. Lastly, I do want to note SHADOWMAN Darque Legacy has been announced for PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. Blowfish Studios has announced SHADOWMAN Darque Legacy for PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. Release date was not announced, but it is an original story developed in partnership with Valiant Entertainment, the comic book publishing and media company that publishes the SHADOWMAN comics. For centuries, the Monoface family has carried a dark legacy, the mantle of the Shadowman walker between worlds, sworn to preserve the veil between life and death. Now, novice Shadowman Jack Boniface is thrust into the path of growing evil that threatens everything his predecessors fought for. Building upon the decades of Shadowman tales told with Valiant Comics, this new chapter is an original story developed in partnership. In Shadowman Darque Legacy, duel against a horrifying cast of enemies in challenging visceral combat, clash with the fanatical brethren cultists, form from hammer-wielding brutes to sorcerous necromancers and battle truly wretched creatures that have slithered forth from the most desolate depths, deliver brutal and bloody finishes with a range of SHADOWMAN weapons, explore diverse locations, traverse vivid detailed locations in the live side, and wade through their dark reflections in the hellish realm of the dead side, shift between realms to solve unique environmental puzzles, ascend through an RPG-like character progression system, upgrading your character to acquire new skills and become a Shadowman worthy of fear. They note enthralling narrative, spine-chilling horror, parallel worlds, punishing combat, action-packed boss encounters. We only have a teaser trailer at this stage of the game, so I imagine this game is still a ways away, maybe sometime in 2024. But that is going to do it for me. Again, PlayStation Stars gets an update for May. BD1 collectible is live right now. All you got to do is play Jedi Survivor, Hogwarts Legacy, crushing it from a commercial standpoint, and SHADOWMAN Darque Legacy has been announced for PS5 and Xbox Series. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.